Hey there, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Welcome to my channel. This is Sun, Moon, Venus, speaking of divine messages, and I'm so happy that you guys are here. Even though these are timeless readings, right now we are going through a very transformative period. Not just talking about what's going on in the news, I am talking about today. Well, actually, it'll be tomorrow, well, depending on when you view this. We are entering a huge time. It is February 22nd, 2022. Today is the 21st for me, but just going over the fire sign readings alone, super transformative period. My own life, things have been just insane. So, and wonderfully insane. So lots of changes going on. Cannot wait to get into it with you guys to see what's going on. I'm a double fixed sign in my big three as well. So for me to be like, oh my God, all these changes, it's good. Okay. Just trust me on this one. If you are new to my channel, every week I do create these candles for you, and since this theme has been about transformation this week specifically, all of these candles are about accepting transformation, but all of the wonderful abundance and beautiful things that come out of transformation as well. So make sure that your intentions are aligned with that. And I do want to say with this one specifically, I did add a very real moldavite oil. And I say very real. If you know anything about moldavite, the crystal, you know there's a lot of fakes out there, and that the moldavite oil that's out there can be faked. And so I say this because there used to be like one supplier kind of had the market on it, and then his supply kind of got diminished. Like he had to change suppliers, and then it wasn't that good, and now he's just not doing it. So I have that original one. I use it very sparingly, and there is some in this candle. So be very careful with moldavite oil. Be very careful with moldavites, period. I do have my moldavite ring on. Whew, y'all, baby, just be careful, all right? But as with all of my intention candles, make sure that your intentions, your wishes are for your highest good, and you will come out of this transformed, yes, but wonderful, I promise. This is for... this is just so effervescent and bubbly and wonderful and juicy. I just love this candle. So whatever that means for you guys, it is so happy, and it was very pink, but it came out very orange. So I love it. And then this one was supposed to be green. So I do feel like some of you, this is an abundance candle. So I feel like some of you are going to be transforming based on you speaking your truth about something that you really desire. So I don't know who that is, but if you've been wanting to start a business, or you want to raise or something like that, like I really feel like there's some honesty, some truth coming for you. So do it. All right, let's get started. I am using the Marchetti Tarot. I did get a very cool deck that I want to respect that deck. I have decided to wait until I know the deck much better. It is already very transformative, speaking of, and it is so much more in line with my own values and goals as a tarot reader. It's just much more inclusive, and point blank, period. That's the end of it. All right, so I will be bringing that one in next week. For now, we're using Marchetti Tarot because I love this art. What do my Tauruses need to know for the next week in their material world? And then we go into love life. Spirit guides, material worlds. I just realized my already very low music is even lower. There we go. All right. What do my Tauruses need to know next 7 or so days? There we go. We have death and rebirth. So much transformation right out the gate. Okay. I'm getting what you want. There is... I do think some of you guys are leaving a situation that you feel it in your heart. It's not right for you anymore. this is to actually, I mean, you have the Eight of Cups moving right into the Nine of Cups. When I see the Eight of Cups, I know that someone in their heart is going to be moving to the Nine of Cups, which is your heart's desire. It is a wish coming true. It is a wish fulfillment card. But for me to actually see it here, I know that that is going to be happening for you very soon. It's not even a, me patting on your head saying it's going to be okay. I know it is. It's like that I have a tangible piece of proof here that it is going to be okay. Okay. It's going to be more than okay. A dream is going to come through for you because you are letting go of something that no longer serves you or your highest good. With the Death card here, this is about rebirth. And by the way, you guys, so as far as signs, this is all water. I have the Death card, which usually talks about Plutonic or Scorpionic energy. Okay, so Scorpio is on the table, and then we have Piscean energy, and then Piscean energy again. So this could be Neptune, and then this could be possibly the moon in Pisces, but either way, these are Pisces cards. Bottom of the deck is Temperance. So I think that this took you guys some time, but it was worth the wait. Okay, I think that your patience definitely paid off. I am feeling very much like it was just when everything was at the right time, right place, right time, and then things started to fall into place, which this is what this energy is all about. This transformational energy is all about anyway. So that's what we're moving into. Let's get some clarity here. This looks very, very good, you guys. Very, very good. I feel like you chose yourself, is what it feels like. It feels like you were like, you know what, I deserve better, and I'm gonna move on. I'm better than this. That's what I'm hearing. All right, what for the Death card spirit, what is a deck that would explain or support the Death card? We're going to use the Work Your Light. This is by Rebecca Campbell. Hold on just a second, you guys. I'm going to turn everything off. There we go. Work Your Light, Rebecca Campbell, the Death card spirit. What is going on? There we go. Thank you. Awakening. I mean, yeah, that's totally what it feels like to me. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. And the sun is like out, and just really lighting up this reading for you guys. This is more rebirth. It's like the death has happened already. I do feel like you guys have had to let go of some probably pretty painful stuff. For some of you, it could have been people and relationships. Your guidance is divinely guided is the bottom of the deck. So it's like, I feel like I need to move on because this isn't good for me. Or, and you might even, when this card comes in, your guidance is divinely guided. You might have had some people around you that are like, are you sure? Like, that's what you want to do, and it's like, no. So I'm feeling like I'm pulled for this. I'm feeling like this is going to be for my highest good. Like I'm feeling firmly that you don't really need to explain to other people why you're making the decisions you're making, because it feels so good in my own heart chakra. So I feel like I'm feeling your heart chakra. I'm feeling like that space that where it's true as well. Okay. What is the Eight of Cups spirit? All right, we're going to use the Enchanted Map for the Eight of Cups. I'm going to put those back. But I did have a song in my head, and it's the only reason why I'm putting them back. And it's, is it Craig Jackson? I'm walking away. I'm walking away from the troubles in my life. Do you guys remember that song? Eight of Cups, Spirit. Rescue. I'm rescuing myself. Yeah, so I do think that this is going to feel like you're getting out of a situation that wasn't serving you. And after that, you're going to be like, wow, I was really not, that wasn't good for me. That was not good for my highest good, my highest self. Yeah, bottom of the deck is stuck in the mud. I do think that you're going to feel quite a bit of relief from this. You know, I do think that you were there for a reason, but there's going to be a huge release after this. I'm grabbing some tea real quick. Okay, what is another deck here for this Nine of Cups, Spirit? Energy Oracle. Nine of Cups for Taurus, Spirit. Nine of Cups for Taurus. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nine of Cups for Taurus, Spirit. Wow. The way they're just kind of, oh, look at that. Seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel. So yes, and on so many levels, obviously, I said that this is going to be for your highest good. And, you know, it's funny because when you do make wishes on these candles or using my magic, I do ask that you make them for your highest good and the highest good of everybody involved. And the seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel, is connected to your highest self and your spirit squad, like connected to spirit. So you are about to get a wish come true, and a lot of you already feel that it's coming, and it's like this path is leading you there. It's like you had to leave something behind, and I'm really getting the sense that like all of this was set up by like your spirit squad. Like all of this was like, and you know it on some level, like you either just blatantly know it, because you're quite psychic, or you know it on some level. It's like, I have to make these choices, I have to make these decisions, and I have to move forward with my life because everything is going to work out better than I could even imagine. The Angel of Balance does come in here. And so I think that some of you have felt unbalanced for a very long time, and you know that this is going to bring you into balance. But I also think that this is like, God, I get this like perfect lining up of things from this card. I'm getting that like synchronicities and signs, and, you know, maybe you've been seeing all of these numbers, and maybe, you know, like people are like popping into your life and saying a phrase that you swear you had a dream, and that exact thing was said. Like, it's just, things are just really lining up for you guys. All right, Taurus, like really, really well. I'm very, very, very excited for this energy for you. All right, let's get one more card from your spirit squad about your material world. Though this is very spiritual, feels very spiritual. Although, I mean, I get that all your dreams are coming true. This Nine of Cups is about abundance, but it's more than that. It's more than that. One more for Taurus, please, Spirit. One more for Taurus. New home. I actually do know a Taurus. I don't know. I guess if she's watching, then she knows she's moving. So that's really funny. Okay. All right. Are you working to live, or are you living to work? I do think for some of you, you are shifting into this thing where it's like, you know what? I want to enjoy where I work. I want to enjoy what I do. I want to light up when I think about working. And I think that that's what the shift is. I think a lot of you are doing that, and I think a lot of you are bringing that in. So beautiful. Let's move on to love, my loves. Yes, that was there. Oh, no. Work. Yes. Okay. So, if you are leaving me. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure that you are subscribed so you can receive your blessings. Comment down below if you enjoyed this reading. I would also really love it if you would join me in Discord. You know, we can chat. We can talk about all of this. And then also I do have an Instagram. I do admit that I'm not the greatest in Instagram, but I'm trying to get better at it. And but yeah, and I will see you guys soon. All right, Spirit, which love deck should we be using for Taurus? Okay, we're going to use the Lover's Path deck. 1 second, you guys. Oh, it's funny. I think that's your energy, but let's keep going. Taurus and love, Spirit. Next 7 or so days. Princess of Arrows. Princess of Cups. Both of these can be messenger cards. That's really funny. I'm gonna say that there's a rebuilding coming up. And the 4 of Cups. Bottom of the deck is 6 of Cups, and I said rebuilding. So okay, so I've got a story here. For if you're in a relationship right now, I do think that with the Princess of Arrows and the Princess of Cups, it kind of makes me feel like there's a little back and forth and like in between your head and your heart, okay? With the 4 of Cups here, it's kind of like there's 4 of Cups always gives me a little bit of dissatisfaction, not satisfied. There we go. You know, and it's going between like not really knowing why, okay? Because both of these are kind of younger energies. They're kind of, you know, I don't want to use the term immature because I feel like I'm talking to a, you know, an energy here, and the energy it is it's just trying to find its way, and it's not that it's an immature energy, it's just trying to find its way, okay? I do want to say this, okay? With the 6 of Cups energy as the bottom of the deck, it's like the 6 of Cups gives me big soulmate vibes. But with the Princess of Arrows and the Princess of Cups, it's like, are you? But I feel like you are. With the Princess of Cups, I feel like you are. I feel like this is very good. But the Princess of Arrows is very in their head, okay? Very analytical. And sometimes they don't do the deep diving that's necessary to become an expert in an area, but they love a lot of knowledge, but they love to just look like they love a lot of knowledge. So I feel like there's just like not a lot of deep diving here from the analytical part of it about where the emotions are here, Taurus, okay? Not to say, I think that this is very, very, this doesn't feel like a huge portion of time spent on it. it feels like this could literally just be a moment in time, but it could also be a pattern. Okay, so this is just, okay, this is not for everyone, okay? I do think that this is just for if you're in a relationship, and you are in a relationship that you feel like this could be pretty solid. Or if you're not in a relationship but you are fairly certain you have already met your soulmate with that Six of Cups energy, but you sometimes wonder because like things don't always go exactly as you want them to with the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups always reminds me of someone who's kind of bored, okay? Like, okay, disillusionment means like, this is not what I thought it was going to be. But so you're telling me this is what a soulmate feels like, okay? But the Princess of Cups is actually quite intuitive. And so on some level, there is a knowing that keeps coming back. And to be centered around the Princess of Cups, it's kind of like, but I feel like this could be it. And I get this kind of sense of compassion from the Princess of Cups, where it's like you are giving yourself some grace here, and this is where I feel like it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I'm going to pull some more cards. There's a possibility also for my singles that you are going to possibly have a couple of options this week. And for my singles, I feel like you're not going to be too keen on either one of them. I'm going to be very honest with you, Taurus. I don't feel like you're too excited about either one. And then I also I just heard the possibility of someone from your past coming back. And the only way that you would be okay with them is if they were willing to apologize. You are willing to talk to them, but they have got to apologize. And mean it, because you'll know. You're like, I will know, but they have to mean it. Okay, Princess of Arrows, Spirit. What is this Princess of Arrows for? Woo! Soulmate. And I've been saying it, like, I don't know how many times I said the Six of Cups is soulmate energy. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit, believe this, and they will manifest physically. So if you are single, I think, I want you to know that they are out there. But I think for some of you, you already know who your soulmate is, okay? And don't rush it. And I think, again, if you know who your soulmate is, and for some of you, you are in a relationship and it's like you want something from them, and this is why you're moving back and forth between this like facilitation, is this really what it's supposed to be like? And it's because you're rushing the idea of what a soulmate is supposed to be like. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's perfect, but I can guarantee, especially with this shift that's happening right now, things are going to start to line up, okay? And if you're paying attention to the signs, I wouldn't worry so much either, okay? Four of Cups, Spirit. Taurus, Four of Cups. Yep, there's transformation. I was trying to, this whole week is about transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. And the bottom of the deck is freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So, you guys, if you're single, I don't think that is for very long. I do think that for your soulmate, you are willing to wait for your soulmate. You know intuitively who that is. You know intuitively who that is not as well. So I do think that for some of you, the options, you're going to be like, no. But for others, I think that if you're in a relationship, that is going to deepen. You just have to be very patient. And then for some of you, that freedom, I just heard that the freedom to be who you are, but your relationship gives you the freedom to be who you are, okay? Okay. For some of you, if you're single, I'm hearing that if you're single and you are not 100% who your soulmate is, they might know who you are. They might be around you right now, but I still look playfulness and soulmate. Yeah, they might be around you right now. For the rest of you, this might be someone that you have a playful vibe with already. This could be a friend. Or if, again, I have been talking to several different people, but I do think that, you know, I have a Taurus that is in a relationship and, you know, you are very playful with them already, and that's very sweet. But for those of you who are not in a relationship, there is someone, it's possible that there is someone around you who has their eye on you, and it could be someone that you have a playfulness already, okay? This could be like literally if you like play games, or like if you're a gamer, or like if you do like you play in a league or something like that, okay? Pay attention to red flags. Now I'm kind of seeing this. This is so funny. Wait and pay attention to red flags. Okay, so what I just heard is that some of you are overthinking things. When you do see something that is a red flag, yeah, okay. So for some of you, this is for, okay, I'm going to have to take another one here, because for some of you, there is the reason why you, for my singles, you are going to be offered, you have a couple options, and there is someone that comes across as like, and I think kind of both of them come across as pretty immature. That's why I was kind of like, you're not going to really feel it, but one of them like is pretty much a walking red flag, and it's like a very weird immaturity that you need to be paying attention to, okay? And don't overanalyze it, and don't let them gaslight you, is what I just heard, okay? I'm going to pull another one for my non-singles here, because I think that that was just very specific. Another center card, please, Spirit, for the romance angels. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, I think I got a couple. Okay. Okay, let me do this again. What is going on with this Page of Cups? Why is she here? Children. There's playfulness in children. This could be about, for some of you, if you are in a relationship, you know, and oftentimes, especially depending on your age, if you know, if you already have children, these pages could represent your children, for sure. They could just be, you know, they could be taking you away from your love life. Absolutely. This could be why there's a lot of disillusionment, if you are single, for sure. This could also be, oh God, pay attention to the red flags. They're acting like children. I do feel like there's like an immature vibe here, that we are concerned about. Okay, so I'm going to move on, because I feel like Spirit is trying to really get someone to pay attention to the fact that someone might be acting very immaturely, and then that is a huge red flag for some of my singles who are being offered, or that are entering into a possible relationship, okay? Four of Cups here, please, Spirit. What's going on here with this transformation? Express your love. So I do think, in the bottom of the deck is unrequited love, which is odd, because I think that I've got like a few different scenarios here, to be honest, Taurus. I think that for some of you, I have like a really beautiful love story, and I have like someone who just, you know, just needed a break, right? Like you just needed some time to see with your heart, you know, to really go into your heart space. And to realize that like sometimes, you know, the soulmate situation is not exactly what it is going to be down on paper, or like what is sold to you, you know, on all of the expert psychic soulmate love sites and all of that. You know, like people really do try to sell you this big huge dream, and I think that it is a big huge dream, but sometimes there's some hiccups. Okay, for some of you though, I think that I've got some singles out there that might run into someone or a couple that a few people that aren't really ideal, and then you are going to have some options, and Spirit is like, just be very careful here and make sure that if some red flags come about, you want to go with someone that you intuitively know is the better option, because I really think that you're going to know loud and clear who you can trust and who you cannot. Okay, and I think that you will go with the best one. Okay, I really, really do. And I think it's going to take some time, though, to be fair, with Express Your Love, Transformation, and Unrequited Love. Like, this might not, I feel like somebody might be is going to try to love bomb you to, you know, it's like really immature kind of stuff. And then there's like, you know, someone who just takes their sweet time, and they don't come across as like super mushy or anything like that. But they're gonna be a much more mature presence. Okay, this is what I'm picking up. I almost feel like I should split this up, you know, like a poker. Is it poker? No, it's blackjack, when you should split the deck. Like, you should split, and it's just like, this is a reading over here and this is going to be over here, and just like see which one busts or which one wins. Okay. I am, by the way, going to start opening up a membership, and I will go into extended readings afterwards, and we'll get specific messages as well. Passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, and having fun. I do think that for some of you, it's saying that there is an intense intellectual connection with your person. Like, you just think each other think the world of each other. Like, this person is intelligent, they're funny, I really like what they have to say, we vibe on, you know, our values, all of that, but like also like very attracted to this person, you know. And it's possible that there's another person, you know, that I think the other person is like a very obvious no. You know. I think the other person is just like a very obvious like probably not a good idea. Date. Meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan, set a date. This could be someone who's trying to, and I know that I never get this for this card, but I feel like there's like one who tries to love bomb you, and one that you just feel like, I want to get to know this person. And there could be just someone else who's like pushier, needier, and maybe they say all of the things, and maybe because this person isn't like all up in your face, you know, like, you're like, okay, well, they might not even be that into me with that unrequited love bottom of the deck, you know, like maybe they're not even that into me. Well, no, they're just a normal human who doesn't love bomb people. One more. Please. Transformation. Transformation, one more. Express your love. Transformation. Not enough. Frustrated in a relationship. Yeah. This Four of Cups is about frustration. This is lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear and ego issues, and jealousy. It's like I have two different readings here. So what I have here, you guys, I do have a Taurus that I am speaking to directly, who I think I can completely understand your frustration here. I completely get it. This does feel like, again, that things are transforming for you. I do think that things can get better here. But I feel like at the root of it is this lack of confidence. And then for others of you, I think that it is very possible that, you know, with these possible two choices here, one, I think the walking red flag, I really think that you're just going to be like, no, this isn't good. Like, I don't really like this at all. And I hope you do, because I really think that they're going to be kind of like, you know, pushy, like, you know, please just give me a chance. Like, you're just the most amazing person, and blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, okay, well, this other person isn't paying attention, so I might as well at least go on a date with them. And I just kind of feel like that they are not going to be enough to sustain a relationship. Okay. I think that if we wait, if we kind of hold out, I'm literally saying just 7 days, like just give this whole period just like a week, and things are going to pick up for you. Okay. The bottom of the deck is Runner. I am kind of getting some codependency from this person, not gonna lie. Like, I'm getting a lot of fear here. This is the second time that we have fear and ego issues on the same, you know, so we've got some major issues here when it comes to confidence. Okay. And I think for this person, it could just be, you know, a lack of confidence because of age, you know, and maturity level. And then I think it could also just be like, I don't know if I deserve to have a soulmate yet, is like really what I just heard. And that's very frustrating for me. I just like, as a reader, that's very frustrating for me to hear, because it's like, of course you do. Of course you deserve love. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull your love card, you guys. This is exactly why I'm going to start doing extended readings, to dig deeper. Yeah, this really did land just like this. Like, let go of this person. I just heard like they're a little psycho, okay? Which is funny because this is Psyche. Out of the, if you look up Cupid, Psyche, and Aphrodite, Venus and Aphrodite, like just look up the mythology on that. It's an insane story. Just I have some issues with a love bomber for sure, and Spirit is like, I wouldn't, if they haven't really started, I would put up so many boundaries right now that they give up. Okay. Yeah. Because I think this other person, if you really do like them, give it a few days, it'll be pretty hot. Okay. So hot. All right. That could also be speaking to their maturity level. Okay. One more message from your guides from Taurus in love. Spirit. What's going on? This feels so open-ended to me. Compared to the first part of your reading, like your love life just seems like, all right, this is not the week to get like huge answers. Yeah. The divine just really has your back through this, you guys. I think that you're just really frustrated right now, which is completely understandable. I don't think that right now you are being given enough, to be honest. Yeah, and Spirit's like, this isn't on you. This is not you. This is nothing that you can fix either. So if you can, we're going to meditate every day. We're going to listen to some really bomb, you know, meditation music. We're going to just relax our way through this transformational period. Breathe, unclench your jaw, and be here now. Okay. So Taurus, this has been your reading. I promise there's just a whole shitload of transformations. I'm wearing black and red, which remind me of like Pluto and Mars, and just a lot of rebirth and plutonic energy. So that's what's going on this week, you guys, and you're going to get through this. In fact, on your end, not a lot going on, which is frustrating in on itself, but your spiritual world is popping, and that's why. I think that's a lot of what's going on. So let me know what you think. Hit me up in Discord. I know quite a few of you have me on Discord. Again, Instagram, not my fave, but you can hit me up there as well. Also the comments. Make sure you like this video, and subscribe if you haven't already done so you can receive your blessings, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.